Yo, what is up, everybody? It's your boy Naheed, back to watch more Stargate SG-1. Here we go. This is season 2, episode 13, if I believe. Titled Touchstone. Let's get her going. I'm excited. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you. I love you guys. You know, I think it's episode 14 actually. But whatever. We are here. We're ready to get this thing going. You know the announcements, comment, like, subscribe, develop notifications, uncut early access on Patreon, YouTube memberships. Thank you all for all those that are there out there supporting me, keeping this show moving, keeping me alive. Let's do it.
Well, sir, the inhabitants of this planet can proactively affect their own climate.
That's a bit of an understatement, General. They can call it up, just like that.
Literally a matter of dialing it up.
What?
You sure you weren't under the local voodoo?
The weather seems to be regulated by this device.
The Madronans call it the Touchstone. It's an ancient artifact.
We have any idea what makes it tick?
That's why we'd like to go back, sir. Carter wants to get a closer look with some of her specialized doohickeys.
Doohickeys.
I believe that's the technical term, sir.
The Touchstone maintains the weather on this planet.
Right. Okay, then. Go see what you can figure out.
Hammond's in it. He's like, nah, man, go get that technology. Technologic.
It's the visitors, Uncle.
We demand you return the Touchstone.
What? It's missing?
Do not play games.
Oh.
You must return it at once.
No games. We didn't take it.
It is gone. Come. See for yourselves.
They's freaking out. I mean, if it controls their weather like that, bro, like, no wonder why the weather's being all wonky right now. Oh, yeah, that ain't good. That's not good. That's terrible.
It's only a matter of time before we begin to die because of your theft.
He's
All
like
right,
having
here's a
an
question for
aneurysm
you.
as he's saying that shit.
As you know, none of our people know how to use the portal.
Shit.
Disarm the wrongdoers. Hold it!
This is not good. Maybe another SG team took it.
All right.
And if they did come from Earth, we have technology that can help us find out who the thieves might have been.
How do we know that you will not use the gate to escape responsibility?
That's a hard thing, but like,
Trust us?
yeah.
Help us.
It's about to get dicey. I can already tell.
General, do you mind if I have Carter recheck the dialing computer? Just to see if there are any signs of anyone sneaking through the gate?
Colonel. Have Carter check it anyway.
See, I don't think Hammond would know about this shit. He, you know, like, he wouldn't maybe have too much trust in the man, but like, you know, I just don't think he'd be the kind of do such a move like this, you know? I just went above him doing that.
It is definitely altering this planet's weather.
And you think it's this touchstone?
Whoever left that device originally on Madrona probably keyed it to the atmospheric conditions on that planet. Somebody steals it, brings it back to Earth, starts fiddling around with it with no idea what they're doing, and
Who knows? Yeah, exactly.
You remember what happened the last time the gate's power supply was overloaded?
it jumped to the second gate in the Antarctic.
The
thanks
second
for the
gate?
Captain Carter, are you suggesting that SG-2 used the second gate to steal a touchstone?
These readings suggest that someone might have been using the second gate a split second after SG-2 used ours to try to hide the energy spike in ours.
Kind of like shooting off a gun when a train's going by.
Yeah.
If I'm right, SG-2's log should have the same electronic signature that was present the last time the wormhole jumped its tracks. Bear with me.
Bearing.
It should show up on the primary MAAAN log. Nothing.
Try the backup log.
Yeah, possibly. Now, if someone did try to systematically erase all the relevant data, it would have been easy to overlook a third-tier backup. Yes.
Shit.
There it is.
When authorized to use the second gate, I thought it had been officially decommissioned.
It was. Officially.
Officially, dude. Holy fuck. He's not gonna be happy
No,
to hear this
I
shit.
need to talk to him now. Son, do you know what color this phone is? I was given top-level assurances that gate was to be sealed.
Case of the left hand not knowing what the right foot is doing, sir.
That's what I'm trying to find out.
Yeah, bro, this is such shit, in my opinion.
Back when the SG program began, there was a philosophical skirmish about its mandate. Some people wanted to make sure that any and all discoveries were brought back, regardless of considerations like interplanetary diplomacy.
Do you mind if I ask who these some people were?
The truth is, I'm not sure I ever fully knew who they were. Politicians pulling strings behind the scenes. No one said so exactly.
Fucking politics, man.
30 years in the service, you develop an instinct about these things.
General, I know I don't have to tell you this, but whoever these dark side guys are,
Jesus.
they can do some pretty nasty damage if they figure out how to work this thing.
What did you find?
Well, sir, it's somewhere in the Nevada desert. Now, from the crude triangulation, I was able to determine it's...
Nevada?
If the gate is there, it makes sense that the touchstone has at least been there.
Jesus. This is
You're going to love this, Colonel.
going crazy.
Guess who just got himself reassigned to Nellis? Colonel Mayborn.
Mayborn.
Oh, well, here's good news. Area 51.
What? Let's do this, dude. This is amazing.
It's become pretty obvious that our own people are involved here. The government types, you know. How do you know who to trust?
We already have the necessary clearance level, sir.
Colonel, I need some documents hand-delivered to the Groom Lake facility.
Ah.
Enough to warrant a three-man team with the Jaffa escort, sir.
Absolutely.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Team SG, dude. SG.
Gentlemen, ma'am, I can't tell you what an honor it is to meet you. You guys are a bit of a legend around here.
Oh, well, thanks. We're open. Is this where you're keeping the little green man?
There are no alien life forms at Area 51.
Present company excluded, of course.
Colonel O'Neill.
This is jack off.
Hello, Mayborn.
In my culture, I would be well within my rights to dismember you.
Well, that's interesting. If you're looking for specific answers, I'd ask that you be a little less cryptic with your questions.
Fine. Where's the damn touchstone?
Shit, he just
How's the second Stargate?
It hasn't even been powered up.
Do you mind if we have a look?
I guarantee it's been dormant since you came through it.
Then there's no harm in taking a look, is there? I've been through this dance before.
Colonel. This gate is plastic.
What?
What?
Captain Carter is correct.
Where's the real one?
We need answers.
So who authorized it?
That's classified.
We have the highest clearance.
Within the military, you do.
Jesus.
This is a civilian operation. The strings, Mayborn.
Take a piece of advice, Jack. Let this one drop.
No. There's a whole civilization of people dying.
Now, if we can't track the touchstone, there may still be a way that we can track the second gate on Earth.
Oh, sure. Let's just put out an APB for a huge honking two-story metal ring with 39 little pictures all nicely engraved.
Yeah.
Perfect. The GPS could give us an exact position as soon as the mount made it through.
Someone would have to accompany you to Madrona to input the correct address on the dialing device.
I would be that person.
I'll go too.
You'll also need to bring the necessary equipment to modulate the power to the gate.
Let's do it.
Let's go with it. I wonder if they're gonna be able to save Madrona, man. It's looking bad over there, dude. It's like everybody's probably dead and frozen.
Here we are transporting our people across the galaxy to find something we lost in our own backyard.
Incredible, for real, it is.
They should be inputting the last address now.
Let's do this, boys.
What the hell happened?
They blew it away, sir.
Now there's proof.
Utah.
Oh, well, southern Utah.
That's a great spot, right?
Start.
I have one last marker to call. Let me see what I can find out.
Whew! It's like your own peoples is working against you on this whole situation. It's just terrible.
Telling me that the Stargate is missing?
The second one is, yes.
Well, that doesn't sound like a good thing.
Fucking
Come on, Whitlow. You got your fingers in every agency. You haven't heard anything? How about southern Utah? Heard about anything going on there?
Southern Utah? Yeah, as a matter of fact. Requisition just crossed my desk requesting a C5 for a classified pickup at an NID landing site.
Ooh.
That C5 is Air Force property, and it is our jurisdiction.
Can we go now, sir?
There's a chopper waiting up top. It will take you
Let's
to Hill
go.
Air Force Base. For under no conditions are you to fire on them, understood?
No conditions.
That's right.
Love it. Oh yeah, that's Stargate, all right.
Who the hell are you?
No one's damn business. Step away from the crate.
This is very, very fucking. How do I say this? The tension is very high. There we go. They got the Stargate though. Now they do. Like Mance is going blind or some shit.
You're very welcome. We hope the faith and trust between our two worlds has been restored.
You have lived up to your promises.
Heck yeah.
That there always be peace between our worlds.
Blessings be upon you.
Shit. Another home world fixed. Damn, that looks so beautiful. It looks really beautiful. They do have a conundrum on their hands, though.
Everything should be back. The second Stargate is being retired.
Yes. Only this time there will be a permanent iris welded over it, and it will be placed under round-the-clock guard under the command of the SGC, my command.
No lying and deceit, smoke and mirrors.
You'll be there yourself. All of you will. When we put it away for good.
Hammond's pissed.
This put you out of a job, Mayborn?
Oh, you'd be surprised. Strange things happen in high places, Colonel.
Don't I know it?
People get reassigned. So does property. Artifacts get misplaced. Orders change. Every day's a new day.
What a dick. Damn, another good episode, guys. I really did enjoy this one. Because at first you think it's about, like, you know, some kind of interplanetary weather type situation. And then it ends up just being a whole, like, governmental fucking, like, conspiracy type shit. Which I didn't expect. But then I should have I always remember that the second Stargate was gonna come back into play somehow, some way. I always knew that shit. I just didn't know how, when, or why it was gonna come back into play. For real. I'm glad that it did the way that it did, and it doesn't surprise me that there would be agencies or groups of people within our government that are gonna use that thing. I mean, another way, you know, a back channel basically to some of these planets that could, I mean, overall help them. You know what I mean? It's just so much that can happen out of this, and it's being done. You know, like I would, you know, I know this was the one time they caught them, but who knows if there's more times? Who knows? I don't know. I mean, I know there's like energy waves you have to read to like figure that out, but this was crazy. You know, this is kind of a power that has been granted by the agencies themselves that's supposed to be holding on to it, has now been given full freedom access to a lot more folks, and it's just not a good deal or a good grip, man. Like, for real. Like, I didn't, you know, I didn't expect it to go the way that it did, but regardless, man, it was it's crazy, you know, because the SGC, they're not only just out there trying to like be this diplomatic fucking force in the whole universe and like representing, you know, us, you know, human beings, but now they got to deal with people within their own government that are out there doing just terrible things. I mean, it's kind of expected. I don't know why I didn't think about there being more outliers to this besides just the situation at hand, which is just going through these different, you know, planets and creating some kind of diplomacy between all of them. But there's people in our own government that would use this to their advantage and do terrible things with the powers that are out there and technologies. It's just, they would do shit like steal and, you know, not ask or try to be diplomatic. They're just going to go do things like the back channel. Yeah, it shouldn't be a surprise, man. This group of folks that they met that were like a bunch of, I mean, I'm looking at it right now, Caucasian, Native American, Hawaiian looking dudes. There's one Japanese looking guy I think I've seen. I don't know, it shouldn't matter, but I just thought it was really goofy to see all these people in their outfits that they had on. I'm sure it's like historically correct for some kind of species or some kind of general, you know, civilization out there. But I just thought it was funny because we just got done watching a Native American episode. I was like, oh, okay. I don't know. It's just me in my head. One thing's for sure, I'm pretty sure that, what do you call it, Hammond was not happy with just how they kind of went around him. They bamboozled him a little bit. I mean, he is the dude that is in charge of all this. And they're like, no, well, we're going to do some things behind your back. He's not happy about this shit at all whatsoever. It was really cool, by the way, going to Area 51. I figured we would see something like that. I just, you know, I was like, we go to Area 51? Oh, all right, we're here. And like, this is, I wonder if we should believe them when they said there's no aliens on Area 51. But they do have a lot of alien technology, and it's pretty neat that they're all out there trying to, like, you know, experiment, learn things, and figure out what they can do, what can we use for our own advantage. I mean, we're just getting prepped, you know, this is what we're supposed to be doing, because an all-out goal of attack, man, human beings need to be ready. And I understand, you know, us studying all these different artifacts and things that they came from other planets, it's necessary. Mayborn's a fucking dick, though, man. He's fucking terrible. I cannot stand him. But he's that dirty politician. I mean, even Hammond had to, like, literally go outside of his normal leaps and bounds and ask people, like, you know, ask other contacts that he may or may not be able to trust about, hey, what's going on? I mean, his other contact is what led them to the airstrip and figuring out that, hey, the Stargate is there. I will say it was a really cool scene when those guys started the Stargate, and it just, like, he opened it up and it was on the ground, and they just, like, fucking flew up and broke the barrier to the top of the thing, and they all fell in there. That was a really cool escape. Regardless, man, well, you know, I know they said they sealed this one up. I wonder how long it's truly sealed up for, because, like, anything can change, anything can happen. In a moment's notice, it can all be something different, you know? But, yeah, man, I'm ready, and I'm excited for the next couple episodes, man. I thank y'all. I appreciate y'all for watching with me. It means the world back here. I'll see y'all in the next one. Like I always say, take care of yourself and your family, and I love you. Peace.